No more practicing, no more qualifying. We have Cardi on pole for Red Bull here at Tokyo. And it's lights out and away we go. Far start by the Alpine. Really bad by, it looks like, Manuel as well in the Cadillac. 7 cars are going to try to make their way through this. It's going to come into turn number 1. It's going to be a little bit of contact between the McLaren and the Alpine. And the McLaren has spun.
Yeah, I think that's just a huge incident. That's what happens when you're going 3 wide through the first turn, all bunched up, and of course T1.
The first straight, we're gonna go into the harbor section. Jamo in P2. Very good defending by Cardi, and they're gonna go 3 wide. Through goes Morrow in the Merc, and it's gonna be second place for him out of the harbor section, and we're gonna go straight into in the background. I couldn't even talk. In the background, Manuel hitting the wall, and everyone is still bunched up coming into the first tunnel section of this race.
Yeah, and there's that number 13 Cadillac having to surrender the place to the Alpine through that tight right-hander. He just didn't want to get sent into the wall. Good safe driving there for this long 45 lapper at Tokyo.
It's gonna be a 3-way battle coming into the first of many hairpins here at this race. As the Red Bull's gonna go into the inside, he's gonna defend. The Merc is gonna try to go around the outside, and it's 3 wide out of the exit. Everyone is still bunched up after the first lap incident.
Yeah, we see all the cars coming up, still not bunched up. This is going to be a big story for this Tokyo race, of course, with the close walls. Many flat-out sections as well, make it hard for you to read the other cars. We're going through this final left-hander. Seemingly made it through okay.
Tunnel section, we are going to go. Morrow has now lost P1. He's going to try to get it back from Gavin. He is going to get it back from Gavin. Cardi and Jam are right behind him, followed by... I'm sorry, I cannot speak right now. Yeah.
That's okay, V-Man. We have all the cars hurtling at over 180 miles an hour into the tightest braking zone of the circuit. We have the Cadillac on the inside.
Around goes Morrow. He's going to try to go
further on the inside, and JMO somehow makes it through without getting any love taps from the Red Bull crew.
Midway field fight for the last podium position. It is going to be Cardi versus Morrow versus Manuel. As in the background we saw Gavin, and my mistake. It is not Morrow. It is Gavin in the stealth.
Yeah, we can see Cardi taking the wide line, trying to afford each other's space between him and the Cadillac. Of course, very tricky to do. Still taking the wide line, almost looks like a wall ride.
Here comes Franco out of nowhere, and they are still fighting.
Yeah, what's going to happen? I'm wondering if Cardi's going to get a little bump from Franco, or if they're all just jostling right now. Seems like they all made it through okay. Still flat out in a mini slipstream train, but we all know there's going to be pandemonium heading into the dock section.
On board right now with the Alpine driver right next to the Caddy driver. And we're going to go into the hard braking zone. No one goes for a move as Franco messes up. Through goes Manuel, and that's going to be P4 for the number 91 Cadillac driver. Coming into the harbor section, we are going to go. Morrow's going to try and close this gap on the Canadian, but I'm not too sure it's going to be enough, as Jamo is just going to increase that gap, it looks like.
Yeah, Jamo, one of the veteran drivers of this group, probably the best looking
and
one
the wall!
as well. Oh my god, what has happened to V?
The safety car has been out, and that's going to be a safety. Fuck! Sorry, guys. Lost the steering for a sec. Fuck. Is that a safety car? Please tell me this is a safety car.
Hey guys, I might go in for fresh tires, but they're still fresh, so I might as well burn them now. Hey! Let me do a little burnout. Sorry, team. Sorry if I gave you all a little heart attack. You know,
we'll be way for the first time, or no, scratch that, the second time here in Tokyo, as we're gonna go back to racing. It's gonna be Jamo P1, Vitali, aka Morrow. He's going to try and defend from Gavin. He's gonna look into the inside of Jamo. He's gonna take the inside, and he's gonna lead us Coming into turn 1. No, scratch that Jammo. Scratch that. Gavin's going to try to pass Jammo coming into.
Yeah, big three-way battle here. Jammo conceding the position originally to V-Man, but hitting with the old switcheroo on the last. Of course, everyone's got fresh rubber. After we saw that awesome pit stop by probably the sexiest driver on the grid, number 13 Cadillac and Jammo. Yeah, now we're on board with Cardi, going through the long dock section. Of course, the group is all bunched up.
Beautiful one-off livery for his debut. Trace is going to try and overtake the stealth V-Carb, and Morrow out of nowhere, P1!
Sorry, V, I was just looking at Young Trace's livery. God, that thing looks good in these lights. Jammo's coming back at V-Man. He wants that place back. He's just going to settle in behind, though.
Vitaly's going to try and hug the inside.
Yeah,
he's going to get a bad exit, though.
Gavin through. Jammo was just shuffling down the order. Not what you like to see. From another cool livery for this Tokyo race from Gavin. Wow.
Everyone, oh, scratches left and right from, I think it was one of the Cadillacs.
I believe it was Cardi V, man. You can see those sparks just flying off the barriers there.
Yeah, and he's also really far back. Not what you want to see for a debut.
We got Augustus coming through. He's just putting his
Franco's
nose in
gonna
there.
try
On a manual. Thank God that I don't think that move was going to stick without Manuela sticking around the outside.
No, it is not. Speaking of Manuela, he's going to try and get the move on Trace on the McLaren. Is it going to stick? No, he's going to back out. Speaking of the Cadillac,
there was a car going very wide earlier on. I think we got to get a replay of that.
Cardi saved it though. Speaking of the Cadillac, it is a Cadillac in P3. And speaking of P3, it is 3 people who are on the attack for P1.
We just have a huge train of cars going through the tunnel, nearly a mile long straight if I were to guesstimate it there.
Lots of wheel banging.
Lots of wheel banging. Gavin in the lead, but realistically they're all within half a second, so it's anyone's lead at this point.
4 drivers now fighting for the final podium position. 3 wide they're going to go.
In the row. Oh my God, yeah. The McLaren of Young Trace just split in the middle. Oh my God, it is 3 wide going through here. Who's going to come through? And I believe it's the Cadillac of Jammo. The boy is
going to get it. Who's going to come out in P4?
Trace is coming through as well. Trace made that move stick originally. Good driving there.
Manuel, who is P2 in the championship right now, is not doing so well or so hot right now, as we did lose Cardi in the race.
Yeah, really unfortunate disconnect from Cardi there. The man on pole position, of all places he could have been, is now out of this race entirely. Lots of cars still jostling here into the hard braking zone. Spit of flame there from the Cadillac.
Still hard battling.
Seem to have made it through okay. Big slide there from Jammo. Good correction. And yeah, now we're heading into the S's, of course.
We're going to pit in their drivers. They're going to try to get the undercut just to try to get a good result for this race.
It's a pretty cool pit lane, V. It's like in an underground car park. Pretty nice. Oh.
Vitaly fixing all of his damage. He's going to be out. Not a good pit stop from Mercedes, but it's going to be good enough to try and attack for the rest of the race. It's going to be V-Carb, V Mercedes, and they're going to go around the outside. Is it going to stick? No. Gavin's going to try and hold the outside line. It's going to be contact. And the V-Carb is going to spin. Mayhem in the back.
So we're just waiting for the second safety car restart as the cars all come around the last turn. Who's in front? We have Jammo in the front, who appears to be slowing down quite a bit. I do like the strategy to bunch everyone up, and I think he just pounces there, and he's swerving instantly to try to break the toe of the cars behind. I doubt it will be enough though, as the slipstream on Tokyo is so strong. Oh, we have some swerving back there from Trace, I believe. And everyone's sort of settled in now.
On board right now with the McLaren driver, P3 on the third, and I mean third safety car restart. These drivers are coming out the final corner, getting bunched up again. And we're going to go back to racing for lap 38 of this race.
Yeah, camera panning to Gavin as he heads to the fast left-hander. I wonder if anything unfortunate happens later on to him into this race. I hope not, because that would be terrible. But yeah, so we're going down on board with Trace again in the tow of the two Red Bull sister cars. Something. Wait, no, the Benz is not a Red Bull. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Down the inside goes Mara for the Mercs. And he's going to secure P2, and he's going to try to defend from the V-Carb. 6 more laps to go of this Grand Prix. Morrow looking very, very solid, but here comes Jamo, here comes Gavin, here comes Manuel. And here just comes the rest of the pack. Everyone is going to be fighting for P1, but the man himself, the man of the hour, the man who's leading, is going to be the first one to try and maybe make a move coming into one of these corners.
Yeah, we have Jamo coming through here on fresh tires. Of course, he did hit the wall a few laps ago and was forced to repair the damage to his car, and he had to fight all the way back from 6th place through the pack, and he's done that wonderfully, taking that right-hander flat out as he is trying to get as much tow as he possibly can from the number 2 Mercedes driver, because the number 1 car is way better than him, but yeah, okay.
We're coming on to the final lap. It is a 4-way battle for P3. As it looks like Trace, it looks like Franco, Gavin, and Manuel all are here for the final position here on the podium.
Yeah, we have Franco weaving a lot, trying to make a move on Gavin. Or no, sorry, Trace with his glowing red light. Positions are still the same. Screen is frozen.
I'll finish that off for you, man. Gavin is going to look into the inside. Trace is going to go around the outside. He loses it a little bit. He loses his traction. He's going to try and keep fighting. This race is not over until every driver has crossed the line. There is still hope for McLaren to get some good points here at the end of this race. As now, Trace is going to pass Manuel. Is he going to get it? No, he is not going to get it. He's going to get it now, though. And he's going to try and get Gavin with only a 4. I can't even talk. That's just how crazy this final few corners are. Trace is going to look into the inside. Is he going to get it? He's going to slide on through. He's going to pass Manuel. 1 more car to go. And Gavin loses it. 1 more car, it's going to be the Cadillac of Manuel, separating him and his first podium here at VMC. He's going to get contact made, and Trace, who started near the back of the grid, is going to come home, and he's going to get P3 for McLaren.
Boys, I think we did it, boys! Come on! Across the line!
Ah! Fuck! Yeah, good job. Good work for the team. Good job. Oh my god, today's! Let's go. Good job. Yes, ma'am.